Good morning and welcome to the Senior Hour, which is sponsored by Santa Clarita In-Home Care and Advanced Audiology. I'm Barbara Cochran with my co-host,
Dr. Jean Dorio,
on your hometown station AM 1220 KHTS. And our guests this morning are Rochelle Dardeau, who is the Executive Director of the Santa Clarita Valley Senior Center.
Good morning.
And also Robin Clow, who is the volunteer coordinator of the Senior Center.
Hello.
Welcome, ladies. How are you?
We're doing well. Barbara, how are you?
Good. Just great, thank you. Good to be here.
Good
to be alive.
It is.
Yes.
It's almost springtime here,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is.
Those poor people on the
No, it's always-
East Coast digging out from the snow still. Suffer out there, suffer. We're enjoying it here in Southern California.
It's always springtime in here. Always.
Oh, here at the studio,
Yes, here
absolutely.
at the studio, in this room, yes. It's always springtime.
The flowers are out. Robin is here. You know,
Yes.
we are set.
Chirp, chirp.
Sorry,
Well,
I could not
ladies,
resist that.
well, we need a little bit of comedy every once in a while.
Sure do, just like we do at the Senior Center. Don't we?
Oh, and we've got it there. We have everything you could ever ask for is over at our senior center.
But you know, why is it so often that as I talk to my senior patients, you know, they're always saying, I don't want to go to a place with a lot of gray hairs. Too often there's a stigma that goes along with being with your senior people. But you know, not that you have to enjoy life. A lot of people love being with their kids and grandkids. But the Senior Center has so much to offer in terms of not just pushing around wheelchairs or walkers. You know, there really is not a whole lot of that. It's camaraderie. You know, it's freedom. It's enjoying life, the music of life. We have artists there. We have musicians there. We have all kinds of events that take place there.
That's true. I think that's a misconception about the senior center. You know, besides seniors, we have people of all ages at the senior center. We have people in our classes who are in their 30s and 40s, and that's a hopping place, don't you think so, Robin?
Yeah,
I mean, it is an active
full
place.
of energy, and we have the top instructors in Santa Clarita, so that's why we attract people of all ages there. We have Zumba and yoga and Tai Chi. We have cognitive enhancing activities. We have a scholar series, chess, anthropology, history, even French classes.
That's right. And our French class performs for us. They sang Christmas carols in French.
French?
How exciting was that?
Man.
that was so much fun.
Romantic even, isn't it?
And they even
cool.
meet in
Nice.
Paris to have get-togethers there now. It's
But
a lot of fun.
Any time I have ever walked through those doors, there are people all over the place.
Right.
Bustling around, and they're seniors?
Yes.
Whoa.
The energy level is unbelievable.
It
Like
is.
Rochelle said, there's such a misconception because it's called senior center. It's not that stereotypical type of center. It's just a hub of positive energy and learning and friendships. So
Like senior high school, we'll call it.
Well, you know, I think people could think of it as a really active community center that has specialized programs for seniors. Because we have all sorts of things. And it's not only, like I said, not only for seniors. The classes certainly benefit people of all ages because Zumba, oh my gosh, I walked through that Zumba class and I want to take that class so badly. But I'm working.
Well, I thought you were going to say you're too young.
No. Are you kidding? Some of the seniors in that class would put me to shame. That I know.
Same here.
Absolutely.
and what's wonderful is it's all inclusive. I mean, you might have certain limitations. The instructor will adapt the
Right.
movement to that. So you just let the instructor know of any limitations you might have. She'll tell you how to do that activity in a safe manner.
Well, you know, I think one of the reasons why you are here today is because all these activities don't go without some kind of funding. And the Senior Center, being the way it's set up, has to get funding. And, you know, in a city where in an area, Santa Clarita Valley, where we have people who look at the seniors and say, we have to help them, but there's so many other organizations that are just as needy. We have to try to take and grab the piece of pie so we can give back to our seniors as well. So fundraisers are necessary, and one of the big fundraisers, and probably the biggest fundraiser, is coming up.
That's correct. It's coming up in February, and you're absolutely right. It is our largest fundraiser, and it's one of our signature events. I think people look forward to it every year, and it's our Celebrity Waiter Dinner. And this year, it is on Saturday, February 27th, and the theme is A Night of Fun and Games. Now, doesn't that sound like fun? So it's a
raising money for the senior center.
That's right. A night of fun and games. That's right.
Games.
Yes, absolutely. And it's going to, the theme, it allows for all sorts of creativity when you pick a theme for your table. We have different tables that are themed. One is Monopoly. We have Twister. We have
that's going to be
that's going to be dodgeball. That's going to be interesting. We have the Super Bowl. We have baseball. We have all sorts of games. I think even video games made the grade. We have Mario Kart this year. So there are a lot of fabulous themes for the tables.
Well, gee, if I were to do it, I think I'd want to do like, let's make a deal.
Well,
I think that's because you are the waiter for that table.
I have forgotten. And that's right. I think I'm going to be door number 2, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
A zonk.
Oh, that's funny. See, now I can't wait to see that costume.
It's going to be called a Dorio.
Dory. Oh, my goodness.
Pretty bad.
But I would encourage everybody who wants to participate in the fun and games of that evening to get on the website for Celebrity Waiter, and that is scvcelebritywaiter.com. And you can find photographs from last year, and so you just might see you, Dr. Dorio, in those photographs.
Embarrassing myself. And just like I usually do. I was on the dance floor, so I'm doing some high stepping.
That's going to be different this year. We are so
good.
excited.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, no, you can't get away. No. By different, I mean even more. This year, we're going to have a band to a certain time, and then we're going to kick into a DJ to make the evening last even longer. So it's going to be quite the evening.
That sounds like fun.
Doesn't
it really
it, though?
does.
Yes. And doors open at 5 o'clock.
My doors opens at 5 o'clock.
Not
Door number 2?
No, not door number 2. Doors of the Hyatt, which is
see.
where Celebrity Waiter is being held. It's at the Hyatt Valencia, again on Saturday, the February 27th. And doors open at 5, and then the doors to the dining room will open at 6. So I think that's going to be quite the evening.
Well, I expect to be
so
off my
fun.
hinges that night.
Oh, my goodness.
Participating.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll have a little peephole, too, so be careful of that. That could be a little shady.
Well, they also have other ways of earning money other than the actual attendance fee and the tables. We have a magnificent live auction.
That's right.
That's coming up.
That's right.
We have some really incredible gifts. We really do.
So, Barbara, are you going to be there as well?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'll be there.
Barbara's
okay,
there
I'll be the
every
front
year.
door. You'll be the back door. No? But you'll have a little doggy type thing.
And
all
I
right.
believe there
All right.
is still a need for volunteers, too.
Oh, yes.
So if anybody would like to come
Always
and volunteer.
use volunteers.
It's a fun event
Always.
to be a volunteer at.
Well, our senior men volunteers listening right now, they want to know, do you feed me if I go there?
Yes,
So,
of
okay,
course,
there you go.
Of course.
Volunteer. Come on, you guys.
And if you volunteer to be a waiter for one of the tables, of course, our celebrity waiters do work in conjunction with the Hyatt wait staff, so you aren't being a full-fledged waiter. But if you volunteer to be a celebrity waiter, you get to dress in costume. How fun is that?
That I can't wait to see the door.
The door.
I cannot wait to see the Dorio 2.
I am going to be ringing. I'll have a doorbell or a Dorio bell I'll be all set.
Dorio Bell?
Dorio
You
Bell.
ought to have a sign that says Dorio Bell.
How'd you know I was going to do that?
You're giving away. People won't have to come.
Oh, this
Don't
is
give away
yes, they will.
this is
everything.
the edge. This is like an iceberg. You're only getting 10%. Everything's below water
It's
right
a
now.
teaser.
It's a teaser.
Yeah, come on, show up.
Yes,
know-
a big, big teaser.
That's right. And
Yeah.
it's a very important event. And you mentioned it, that it supports all of the things that we do at the Senior Center, not only all of the exciting activities that we have, but some of the programs that we have for individuals who are a little more frail. So
One of those is the home-delivered meals.
that's exactly right, Barbara. Our home delivered meal program is probably one of our best known programs. Our meal program in general is one of our best known programs.
Well, the home-delivered meals is, if you ever want something fun to do, volunteer to be a driver and drive to the various areas. And when you take the food in, the looks on those seniors' faces is to die for. They're at the window, the curtain drawn, waiting for you to get there. They really are. And I've experienced it because it's an incredible feeling.
Well, you're
to
right.
know that you're doing something that is really worthwhile and
You're
is
right.
really appreciated.
Yes. And for many of those homebound seniors, that's the only human contact they have every day.
That's
They
right.
wait for our home delivered meal drivers, who, by the way, the majority are volunteers, and
Yes.
that they are really super volunteers, superhuman volunteers.
Well, they sit and they chat for a little while.
Right.
I mean, they are on a schedule, but they do take time to sit and chat. And that's what these homebound seniors need.
That's right.
They need human contact.
Often our driver is their lifeline.
That's
That's right.
It
exactly
makes
right.
such an impact in their
Exactly.
life, allowing them to remain in their homes,
Absolutely.
where they deserve to be. And our drivers are, each of them has a story to tell. I mean, they're just so humble. You have to draw it out of them, but they do. When you can get stories out of them, they tell about ways that they've helped, they've saved lives so often, and they even extend their compassion to the pets.
Oh,
of
yes.
the cats
Oh,
and dogs,
yes.
and they are waiting at the window too.
That's
for the driver
right. That's right.
To come, and they'll bring them treats, and the drivers just take each of them under their wing, kind of adopt each of them, and they really have a bond. It's just so beautiful and so touching to see.
And it's such a necessary service. It really
is.
is.
And I'd
Because, like you say, some of these people don't see anyone but the home delivered meal driver.
And I'd really
really
like to
don't.
encourage people to, if you're caring for someone or one of your loved ones is homebound, and it can be temporarily homebound. Maybe it's a senior who's having surgery and for 6 weeks can't be out and about. That's homebound. So call us and let's see if they qualify for the program. It's a wonderful program, and we want people to call and qualify for this program.
But also there are our neighbors who are seeing their seniors still trying to live at home.
Yes.
But they're not. They know they're not. They're losing weight and they're a little unkept. But those are the type of people that we should be aware of as well.
Yes.
And they might not be getting their meals, and we invite people to say, hey, my neighbor is having a problem, and I think the senior center will go out and investigate and make sure that not only is nutrition kept up, but everything else is as well.
Well, exactly. We can't help people if we don't know about them.
That's
So,
right.
like I said, if you're caring for someone, or if it's one of your loved ones, or a neighbor, or a friend, or you hear about someone, call us and let us look into it and make sure that people are getting their nutrition.
The senior center is a safety net for this community.
It is.
I mean, if we don't have the senior center here, a lot of people just go and drop through those cracks. And in the past, we've always said, we're not going to let our elder seniors become homeless in this community. That is not going to happen. And I think many of the people on city council, many of the people in the community, all of us have said that is not going to happen.
Right.
And so we're all really mindful now of watching out for not only each other, but especially our seniors who are out there, because it's tough times. And, they have a little budget, a little nest egg maybe, but, maybe they're facing, those tough times also that is shrinking that amount of money. And some of them are facing going on the street.
That's
We
right.
have to be that safety net.
You're right. And you nailed it, Jean, because what happens is when you come to the senior center and you meet people who are in the same situation as you, maybe they're living alone. Maybe they were afraid to come to the senior center at first, but they've met people. And I hear over and over, the senior center saved my life. The senior center is like my family. And what happens is they look out for each other. So we get calls frequently, or people come up to our office and say, so-and-so hasn't been here for a while. They're sick or something's going on. So it is a wonderful, wonderful community at the senior center where seniors and staff and volunteers alike all look out for each other.
The best part is not only do we have home delivered meals that in this community that our seniors can take advantage of, but you can also go over to the senior center
Yes.
and they have hot lunch there, and there's a minimal donation that you give, but there's camaraderie there too. There's music. There are people who have played in big-time bands around the United States, around the world,
Right.
and here they are tooting their horn at our senior center. I mean, it's
Right,
tremendous.
We have a lot of the same people coming every day. This is the highlight of their day. They could be home alone watching television, but
right.
by coming here, they just have the time of their lives. And when we have young volunteers come in, their jaws just drop, and they wish they had a place like we have. It's just so much fun. Our lunchtime, it's an opportunity to socialize, meet new people, and enjoy the entertainment. Our chef is a cordon bleu trained chef, so it's nutritious and delicious meals. So it is a highlight of many people's lives to
It
come
is.
there.
And when you go in there, and I've been in there and I've eaten the meals in there, and the level of chatter is unbelievable. You almost cannot hear yourself think. Especially when they take a break. And it's incredible.
That's a very, very good
And
person.
everybody there is talking to one another across the table,
And
next
there's
door
such
to each
diversity,
other. Oh, my goodness.
of backgrounds and ethnicities and ages, and everybody's together. Though it's just a wonderful place to be.
No doubt about that. But, as people age, they worry about their health and their mental well-being
Right.
as well. And that's the aspect that we're trying to promote here today, that not only can you get physical exercise, but you can also get the mental exercise you need to get through the day. Then, in addition to that, there are lectures and stories and people who come in that just enthrall you way better than television.
Right.
And let's make a deal. It's so much more, it's conducive to your quality of life, to moving forward in life and making sure you survive.
Right.
And when you leave, go home, rest, you're tired, but you've had a great day, it's fun, and you're ready for the next day as well.
That's right. That's right. It's an energizing place. Robin could not have said it better. It is so full of energy, and the energy is infectious.
And
It really is great.
How about volunteering there at the senior center? You're the coordinator, Robin, of volunteer and activities there. How difficult is it sometimes to get people to come in and volunteer?
It is always a challenge. Our volunteers are so committed to the senior center once they're there, but it's an awkward time. We're open Monday through Friday, and our main need is in our food service department, which is in the mornings. So if anybody listening knows, or is they themselves would like to come and volunteer, we have a huge need to pack meals for the homebound and to actually serve lunches right at the center, and it's very gratifying. So we do always have a need. We're essentially a volunteer management organization, so all of these incredible services that the Senior Center provides, we couldn't do it without the volunteers, so we are so grateful to them, but we always need more, so
Yeah, I know.
spread the word.
My girlfriend, Darlene, works there.
She is amazing.
Isn't she, though?
Yes,
She
is.
really is, and she loves it.
And
She
you don't
just
have to be
loves it.
you don't have to be a senior
Oh, heavens,
either. Although
no.
a lot of them are seniors serving each other,
That's right.
which is great.
And
but you
she
don't
starts
have to be a
early in
senior.
the morning, too. She
Right.
really starts early.
Yes, and she comes at a moment's notice when we discover we might be short of volunteers. We just call her, and she's
right there,
We are-
Johnny on the spot.
Yes.
Or Darlene on the spot, I should say. And I think we need to take a break, don't we? I think I saw the evil eye over there. I'm Barbara Cochran with my co-host, Dr. Jean Dorio, on your hometown station AM 1220 KHTS.